And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's time for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, ready to go here. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Puts it away for the out. So digging in, Matt Wallner. Drove in both of their runs last night. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. That one lifted to left. O'Neill makes the catch. 2 away now. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
That one down the line. Sends it across to first. And that is that. Yanks nothing. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill and coming off a great start, Garrett Cole. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting second.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
And that's outside. Cole, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Clips the corner. And the count 1-1.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Volpe pulls it down and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Bradish back to work. This one popped up. Mountcastle in position. Makes the catch for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Good power. Not great in the OBP department.
That's outside.
And that's outside. 1-0.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing. His 9th homer of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
This to third. Throws to first in time. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jake Berger digs in now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 outs. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering misses down and away. Line drive, base hit, right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. And that's the 3rd out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Outside. And that's ball 1. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Right through there for a strike. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's 1 down. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Colton Cowser in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground, right side, Chisholm sends it to first, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Anthony Volpe.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Flying to center his first time. That misses. And that is ball 1. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Mullins settles under it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Matt Wallner stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Aaron Judge at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. That's outside. Ball one. Judge working through some struggles lately. And delivers outside.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon. It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in, and it turns out to be a homer.
That's in there. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. The Yanks lead one, but they lead it 1-0. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. In for a strike, 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right side. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Laureano comes up to hit. There's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Off the plate, ball one.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Feed to second, that's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And next for the Orioles, Luis Vasquez. Ball one, no strikes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Outside low, 2-1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Mullins batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And that's through there for a strike. Vasquez off of first with 2 away. Popped up. Volpe has a beat on it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And the Orioles. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one misses. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well struck left field. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Here's Stanton now. He's already homered here in this one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Man at first, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. One at second. What a double play that was. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. And another ball. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and there's one away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And that's outside. 1-0. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Boots it. Still fires to first. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Squeezes it, and there's two away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one outside, and that's ball one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Mountcastle over at second. O'Neill at first. 2 out of the inning. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Rutschman in the box now. Takes strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradish back to work. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Berger measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Mullins sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Flied to left his first time. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Yankees back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and Laureano is retired.
Orioles. Second baseman, Luis
Vasquez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
That one just missing inside. 2-2. In the air, left side. Wallner giving chase. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mullins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. That one's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Mullins, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Bellinger under it. Nabs it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
The pitch. Ground ball right side. Throws to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now the left fielder, Matt Wallner, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. O'Neill makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here is Aaron Judge. Judge with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
And that one hammered way back there. And it hits the fence. And Aaron Judge cruising into 2nd. He's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Ball one there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Ryan Baker preparing to come on if needed. Aiken, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's a fair ball. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Ryan Baker gets the call from the pen.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Chisholm at second with 2 down. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-0. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Henderson with another scorching run of play lately. Just missed.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
The strikeout and the second of the game for the Coltrane. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Just missed. The Yankees leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Westberg up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. On the ground, Chisholm fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Now this is in the air down the line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And now it's Jake Burger to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And there are 2 down. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. This one chopped to first. And a foul ball. Right side, Chisholm. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Now
keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rutschman in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Orioles down by a pair here at the bottom of the seventh.
Nope.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's even at 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Ramon Laureano. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Over to first, and Laureano is retired.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Keegan Aiken.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Volpe in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Back to the top of the order. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Matt Wallner will hit next. 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
0-1 the
Volpe,
count.
the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Judge rips that one. Mullins moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that for the Yankees, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Vasquez, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Yanks trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Gregory Soto hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Gregory
Chisholm now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Activity in the bullpen. Charlie Morton up and throwing. Suarez also getting ready. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Hauls it in for the out. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch not close. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Awesome play there. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a chopper out to short. To first. And a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Westberg, the next to hit, takes outside. Into center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Good eye right there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Cole is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after. Ready to go. And now Jose Caballero. Outside. And we're underway. Tap foul at the plate. The pitch. Off the plate, and it's 2-1. The Yankees off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they play, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Trying to bunt his way on. He's safe on with a bunt single.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Yandy Diaz now. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the outside corner. And now 3 balls and a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. And now it's Brandon Lau.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Inside, just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Christopher Morel stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hot shot to third. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Yankees, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Morel makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Matt Wallner, the leading home run hitter in the American League. And a swing and a miss. Wallner recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Palacios hauls it in, 2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. And ball 1 to Judge. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball. Next pitch is outside. That's to third. Zips it across. Judge out on the play. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And a full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Josh Lowe stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. First pitch swinging.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lowe over at first with 1 away. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double play. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Pepio back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Pepio, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Giancarlo Stanton, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Rortvedt gathers, throws to first, in time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there. And the batter now, Jake Berger. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a good eye there. Misses off the plate. And the count's full. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Top of the third, no score. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers.
Well,
they tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Lau makes the grab. 1 away.
the center fielder, number
So the
35.
lineup flips over.
Cody.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off. He was late. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters. Meanwhile, this is trouble, as that's going to be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. Not in time, it's a double.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. You got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Palacios makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Aaron Judge
The
at
right
the plate.
fielder, number 99.
Boog, I'd say he's
Aaron
due.
Judge.
And takes low for ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. That one not close. And it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Low. And makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back in the Bronx, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's in there at the knees.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Lau at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. Lau out on the play. Christopher Morel next to hit for the Rays. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That one missed.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that misses. Full count now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Chisholm Jr.
Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
1-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Inside. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit.
That one way outside. And the count is 1-2.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day and he looked at me, he said, you're trying to put me out of business, aren't you? And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees playing in New York. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll touch them all. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jake Berger stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. A double and a run scored his first time up. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Inning over.
Yep, he's out.
The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. Now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Caminero goes 6'1", just 21 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Freed winds and deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. That's down and in.
1-0.
This to center field. Bellinger in a full sprint. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That one kicks away from the catcher. Caminero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Out number 2. And now the catcher for the Rays, Ben Wertvet. Swinging a foul out of play. Caminero stands at second with 2 gone. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Towards first. It's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find. 2 consecutive base hits for this team. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Rays down by a run. Late swing, foul to the left. Goes down looking. Back in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Ball 1 and 2.
That's hard hit on the line. And there's 1 down. And here comes Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Over to Diaz, and Bellinger is out. 2 down, base is empty. And now Matt Wallner. Ripped on the ground to second. Lau sends it to first. Third out, and that ends. Back at Yankee Stadium, top of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's downstairs and outside. The other way. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Foul ball there. One out, bases empty. And strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And there's the strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And Judge spoils that one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Chisholm up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Kevin Kelly appears to be getting loose. Clevenger getting loose as well. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Stanton with some impressive production lately. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a miss at a slider. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 strike.
And that's outside.
1 strike.
This to 3rd. Suarez zips it to 1st. That's the 1st out in the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, This guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Up the middle. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-1.
Now
and welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Garrett Clevenger.
He swings and fouls one off.
Up.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And up next for New York, Jake Berger. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul straight back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And they'll do it again. And down on strikes. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Into left center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And that is out of play. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the
Now pitching for the
We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Workvet.
Jimmy.
On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. And ball 1. And a count 1-2. Just misses there.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
That just misses. Ball 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Warner. And there are 2 outs. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Garcia, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Wells hauls it in to end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Drew Rasmussen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Matt Wallner stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that is downstairs. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
Judge rips that one. And a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Double play ball to second. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. He sends a rocket to left. And they add a pair. It's 5-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until
And stepping in for the Yankees, Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him. And that'll do it. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now in the Bronx. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Williams.
And that one pulled foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
1-1.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Suarez hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christopher Morel. And that's way high. And that is ball one. They're down to their final strike. Williams is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling.
It's the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, ready to get underway. Now the third baseman, Jose Caballero. And a pitch. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway.
First pitch, 105.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. And a quick out, number one. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. Hoping for a good showing in this one from their cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder, it gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
The Yanks are looking very strong so far this season. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Slider got him for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Rays retired in. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Yankees.
They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses.
Bellinger.
And it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Jump throw on the money. Nice play. Matt Wallner digs in now. Leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Having a monster season. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Diaz makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Austin Wells.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Second inning set to go. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Brandon Lau. Ball 1 there. Heel in his third season, 26 years old, and he's a former rookie of the year. And that one off the outside edge. Next
Ball
pitch is
3.
downstairs.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Christopher Morel at the plate now. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball could be 2. Takes it himself for 1.
out.
How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Jonathan Aranda stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Out towards left center. Wallner on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Bradley back
the
to
second
work.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm
Fought off
Jr.
foul. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kim hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Swing and a miss. Looked
Ball
off
1's the
balance
count.
that time. Stanton with a homer in his last game. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. There's a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball still 0-2. Second inning here, no score.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
Ball
misses
2.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one ripped. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases. His second homer this series, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out What can get him back on track? Back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That's through there for a strike. Man at first, one away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Suarez. There's one, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Low. Brings it in. And there's one away. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quiet. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Jazz tosses the first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Diaz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Berger takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And first offering is fouled off. Rays down by a run. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Bellinger moving under it. Corrals it. And that is that. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late.
Max Volver.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And there's
1
the ball.
ball, 1 strike.
Comebacker to the mound. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
Judge batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Now one missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Judge waits, and it remains 2-2. That's inside. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit. And here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Out in front and foul to the left side.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. 1 run is in. Jazz on his horse coming around third. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And he's safe at third on a risky play as he moves up with 2 gone now. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Low settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3. Heel back to work. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Aranda swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Yankees up by 3. And that's a little high.
And now a little barking back
2
towards
balls,
the
2
umpire.
strikes.
Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back for more from the Bronx, and now it's going to be Austin Wells. Wells, 25 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate. hitting over 350 in his last 10. On the ground to first. Diaz takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Shortstop.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
And the first
that's
pitch
out.
misses for ball 1. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Grounds one to short. Kim. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Has grounded out a couple of times. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Matt Wallner, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit in the air left field. Morrell moving under it. And that'll do it. Top 6. And now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen. And that's outside. That misses. And it's 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Volpe throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. DeLuca stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball. That's inside.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Ha-Sung Kim next to hit for the Rays. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Make it 6. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one way inside.
2 strikes. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. And
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 52.
Just missed.
Ryan Abreu.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Slow ground ball to the right side, and that goes foul. Here's the 2-2. Just missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Ground ball right side could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1 and 2. In time to first for the double play. Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And the next pitch is way outside. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Pete Fairbanks. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Eugenio Suarez getting ready to hit. A homer, and he's flied to left. Ripped, but it curls foul. And delivers outside. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger getting loose out there. Rodriguez getting cranked up as well. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for New York, Jake Berger. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Outside.
Whoa,
1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
at Yankee Stadium, we go to the eighth. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And that's a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
Low. In the box again. Takes the strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got him swinging.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Volpe slings to first in time. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break, but not before they answer back with a solo home run.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Clevenger.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Up the middle, Lau. Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Wallner. In the air to left down the line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. That one fouled off. That's out to center field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for game 3 that you
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Clark Schmidt. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. The Yankees have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Left field. Walner makes the grab. 2 down. Yandy Diaz now. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. He goes down looking. Rays held in check here. And now and we're back. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Shane Boggs. It's going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And he deals. Little chopper rolls foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Morel moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And stepping in for the Yankees, Matt Wallner enters the day third in the American League batting race. That one ripped left field. Going back on this one. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 3.
Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fired to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back now in the Bronx. And now Brandon Lau. Fouled off. He was late. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
And a foul ball. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge going back on it. Way back out of here.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Junior Caminero in now, takes ball one off the plate. In the air, right field. Judge sizing this one up. He makes the catch, and there's two down. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Aranda went deep in his most recent game. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that. Bottom of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Boz back to work. Stanton, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of, because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Burger.
Jake Burger.
Modo.
The next to hit takes outside. Tied up here in the early going. Pitch misses. 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Pitch misses inside, and now it's 3-2. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jensen.
This one smoked out to left, and no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots, or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 55. Carlos Rodon.
Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Rays have the lead. It's 2-1. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Double steal. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Next offering is in for a strike. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hammered. Base hit. 1 run across. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And now it's Brandon Lowe. On the ground to second. Might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
12.
Bounce to the right. Loud. The throw to first. Out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1-1.
Not even close there. 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, and here comes Bellinger. Chopped to the right side, but it kicks foul. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's
lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now here is Matt Wallner. Breaking ball misses down and away. Bellinger, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball there. Popped up. Caballero puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. And downstairs. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the 3rd. Out to center. DeLuca right there to make the grab. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Rodon ready to fire now. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. First offering, and it just misses. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Aranda at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Caminero on at second with 2 down. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So no runs. Back here in New York now, it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Smoked on the ground a second. Over to Diaz. And a quick out, number 1. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Grounded out his first time.
McMahon.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that one fouled off. Fly ball center field. DeLuca. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses to first. One away here in the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. First pitch just misses. Caballero goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Close, but called a ball. 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground. McMahon fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. That one hit to right. Judge makes the play, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Jake Burger struck out looking his first time. Boz back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Over to Diaz.
He's out.
One up, one down. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. This one popped up. Caballero pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very...
And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Bellinger up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball out to center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Back in New York, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with...
There goes the runner. And that one sliced foul. Pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
2-1.
To second, and he's out.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Bottom of the 6th at the plate, Matt Wallner. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here is Aaron
Now
Judge.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Rays holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Chisholm
1-0.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Hit in the air, left field. Morrell moving under it, and that ends the inning. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. We go to the top of the 7th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Well, these
ball,
Rays,
no
digging
strike.
into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Danny Jansen to hit here. And that is out of play.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Ball 1 there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And now the count is even. Next offering misses down and away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just missed. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Drew Rasmussen up and loosening in the pen. Fairbanks also throwing. The Yankees looking to rally. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jason Dominguez.
Number 24, Jason Dominguez.
That one hammered center field. Going back. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 2nd of the year. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out.
Now pitching for Tampa
Ryan
Bay.
McMahon steps to the plate.
Number 57.
0-2 in this one.
Drew Rasmussen.
And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Jake Berger. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Another look at the long ball. Back in the Bronx, ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. That's in there. That's strike 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, 1-2 to count. To the right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Richie Palacios, the next to hit. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Yandy Diaz will hit next. That one called a strike, and it's 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Palacios off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Wells down to first with it in time. So back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Volpe, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Uceta warming up for manager Kevin Cash. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cody Bellinger.
And fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Man at second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated.
Pitching for Tampa Bay.
So they turn to their closer, Edwin Uceta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That misses the zone, and the count now even up. Man on second, 2 down.
Full count.
Ripped to short. Sends it across to first. That's the 3rd out. Back at Yankee Stadium. Lau at the plate.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 71.
First pitch misses.
Ian Hamilton.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 on the way. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the left fielder, Christopher Morel. Out to short, Volpe. Whips it across. Out. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Caminero in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 down. Jason Dominguez now at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that's too high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside.
2-2.
And that's ball 2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
Now
here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. 0 for 3 in this one. That
Ball.
one almost got him.
1 ball, no strikes. He rides. 1-1. Part 2. 1-2.
Busetta is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball.
It's the San Diego Padres. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that's in for a strike. And this interleague matchup is underway. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Wu with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Volpe throws to first in time. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Pitch is in there. That's strike one.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And El Nino is stifled for the K.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Bogarts, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a ground ball. They get the force. They don't come much closer than that. Back now in the Bronx. And towing the slab in this one, Matt Waldron. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average. So he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
One up, one down. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One out, bases empty. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. Judge rips that one. Merrill settles under this one. And there's two down. The throw to third. And that is the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. No score. Back at Yankees. Stadium, and now Jack Peterson, back to work. Just missed. Peterson, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
And that one missing low. Check swing, but it's put in play. Bare hands it. Tough play. In time. Got him. Here's Elias Diaz. That one at the knees for a strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and there's two down. Two down, bases empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a ball. Two outs, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Jason Hayward. That's in there.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and quickly one away in the second. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the ground to third. Over to Joe. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Runner on the go. On the ground, right side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout. That could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Joe rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Padres take the lead. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And it's even up.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here is Jock Peterson.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that just misses. Tatis at third with 2 away. Outside. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. So now 2 on and 2 outs. And now it's Elias Diaz. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Right through there for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressive. Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But they pick up a pair here, both coming on this 2-run triple. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
On the ground, right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. That one's upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it, and that's the third out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. First pitch misses. Cronenworth, a 7th round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. Suarez, throw to first in time. That takes care of Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Slow roller to first. And that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Well struck, right field. That's not coming back.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Joe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. He's in there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Dominguez snags it, 2 away now.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Bogarts in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Out to short. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. First and second, 2 outs. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings and misses. Good job at damage control. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th. Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swings through that. Diaz on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson makes the grab. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Next offering upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And Judge spoils that one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. Makes the grab.